Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Love and Light Tarot. I just wanted to hop on quick and do a reading because there's just a lot going on. So let's just get into it. We have the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Batons in reverse. Okay, so that is telling me that someone wants to rush in with the truth and maybe either be very sexual or tell you the truth about some sexual endeavors they've gone on. That might have caused the Tower. They might have lied to you about some stuff. So the Tower is just a realignment into balancing out the energies. But the Tower is unexpected change. This Empress could be experiencing some unexpected change. We have the Tower with the Empress. So there is a Tower that the feminine energy is going through, and it's to bring balance further into her life. This could be applying for a new job. This could be starting school. This could be the Magician in reverse. Something that you might have been manipulated by in the past, and there's something that you're not manifesting, and it's because this Tower needed to happen. So if it's like money, then you needed to increase your workload or your pay somehow. I see that happening for you. I also see here this cat, which means connection to the other side. And the Empress is very intuitive as well, but she is in all red, so she's very grounded in this deck. And she's got hearts on her cheeks, which reminds me of the Queen of Hearts, who is intuitive. So and then with the Magician here, and he's got this crystal ball and this cat, and there's I think a Ace of Hearts on the table, which is that Ace of Cups. So new love, maybe you've been struggling to manifest new love. And there's a Tower because you might understand why that is, why you have struggled to manifest new love. We have the High Priestess, and then what's here? The Sun. Oh, the Sun, the Moon. But let's see, what's the energy? What do we need to talk about? What's the energy for the Divine Feminine? Please, let's do a Divine Feminine reading. The Temperance. It's balance, moderation, and patience, but it's like figuring out your purpose, figuring out what it is that you need. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, a new balanced workplace, a new balanced effort. You're putting in effort where it's going to benefit you. Spirit's guiding you to do put in a new investment somewhere. I feel like if you are investing in something, it's going to be beneficial to you. But in the start, you might have to put in a lot of work. Queen of Swords. Okay, so I see that the Divine Feminine energy is cold right now, but communicating clearly. And she's acting on logic and not so much her heart. There's the High Priestess coming out again. So that's telling me that you're following your belief system, you're tuning into the messages that Spirit sends you, you're understanding. It's interesting, they have the Sun and the Star in the sky instead of the Sun and the Moon. So I feel like things are very bright for you. You're seeing a lot more. You're understanding the cycles of your life, because she's holding this wheat branch and she's got red shoes on. Red bottom shoes, that's funny. But anyways, the red shoes, like in the slippers that Dorothy wore to get her home, remember? She's also holding a mouse, so that tells me, and there's a cat there as well. Whoa, were you paused? Were you not hearing me? That'd be sad. Let me just, no, okay. She's got a cat and a mouse, that chasing game. So I feel like you've caught on. Look at, she's holding the mouse and the cat's waiting there. So I feel like you're also able to shine the light on both sides of the aspect, the people who are running and the people who are chasing, the catch and the prey, or the prey and the predator. Like, you saw both sides, you understand, you're not, you're coming from a wise place, and that's why you're also cold right now, but very balanced. Two of Swords. Ooh. So it does look like you have some confusion. There is some confusion here for the Divine Feminines. Why is there a Two of Swords here, Spirit? What about this Two of Swords? The Hangman and the Valley of Batons. Something about perspective. You're trying to get the truth about something, but you're feeling like you haven't received the proper perspective. Like you don't have all of the information yet, but you're coming from intuitive knowing, and you're using your intelligence as well, but there's some information that you want the truth about, so it's confusing you. Or you know there's some truth coming in, and that's confusing you, because it's allowing you to step out of your own perspective on it. Instead, you're now seeing the full picture, or the full picture is being painted for you. And you're willing to work, though. The World in reverse. So I'm feeling like there's elements to your life that you want perfection in, and it's not going to happen. And it looks like this is the world perspective from the moon. Like, if I've never noticed it that before, but look at, there's like a crater there. It reminds me of the moon. So you're looking at the world from the shadow side, or that's where you're not seeing things clearly. You're confused because you're only seeing the dark side of things, or your perspective comes from a very dark place. Like, you've been alone, you haven't had someone in your life, or, you know, if you do, you're constantly defending yourself, and you know, with your masculine not being in the picture. So I do feel like this is in separation, twins that are in separation. This is why you're looking at the world as in it's not perfect right now. Yeah, that Hangman energy now in the upright. So that's the perspective that you have, is that you're coming from a place of illusion, that things can't, that they aren't really love. If they were really love, they would be there with you, right? I don't know, that's the energy, but it's like, so you're like tired of being alone, but it's also like, it's a need to start being happy again on your own. It's a need to start loving yourself and giving yourself all that energy, and to step out of that fear. There's some kind of fear. It could be that sexual energy in the Tower in the beginning that was spoke about. It doesn't have to be. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. It could be that your perspective has been blocked because you've been lied to in the past, or you've been stolen from, or you feel like things have just been, there's been some shadiness to the characters that you've had or in your space. But this is keeping secrets. So I feel like it's like the fact that there has been secrets kept from you, that's why you're confused as well. Because your perception, the things that aren't being shown, weren't shown to you in the past, it's like you had to discover them on your own, and they're still not being talked about the way that you need to hear it. I don't know how to explain that. What is this card? The Seven of Swords in the reverse. Okay, let's keep it. So that's what the confusion is about. It's that energy of someone lying to you, and the Two of Wands, making plans, but those plans never came to fruition, and you're wondering, you're confused about those plans. Okay, someone could have communicated with you and you're wondering if they are in that space to be making plans with you, and if the plans they've made with you are going to come to, like, are going to happen. So this is like, you're confused because the person they've presented themselves to you was an imposter in the past. And so now when they say things, you kind of are like, you take it both sides. You take it two-sided. There's a side of it's true, or there's the side of this person's doing it for other reasons. Like, that is actually an energy I was feeling myself. So let's see. We have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Swords in reverse. So someone is wanting a new beginning and they're not willing to fight. They're not willing to give you the information so that it causes a fight. They don't want to, they're also very scared of rejection, this Five of Wands in reverse. They're feeling like, because the Five of Swords in reverse is reconciliation, making amends, past resentment though. So past resentment meaning they fear that when they come to you, they're going to resent themselves for how they treated you, because then the truth is actually going to be shown that you were in it from the beginning, and you've always had love for this person. Yeah, and so we also have here releasing a karmic family member, but this is also so karmic family issues, but this is like, this is the Six of Cups. It's stemming from childhood. So this could be a childhood friend, or this could be them having memories. And so there's something about having to alter their memories. Like their memories with you and in the beginning were tainted by someone in their space that they talked to about it. However, now that they've upgraded, they've learned that they don't need another's opinion, stuff like this. What's the hidden energy? The Strength in reverse. Yeah, they were in fear. So they were in fear in the past about this new beginning. And now when they come in to talk to you, because they're coming with the Six of Cups and this Five of Swords in reverse, that's like them not being able to get over the memories that you two share, that they have this like need to come in and like embrace you, especially with this Ace of Wands. They have this pyro, that's so funny. Anyways, fiery, passionate energy towards you. And this could be them not wanting to start a family, them understanding that children bring karma, and the Strength in reverse. Yeah, that scares them. They're scared that you might want a baby and they might not want a baby, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe they want a child and they're scared you might not want another child. I don't know. And I said another child, so you might already have a child. That's so funny. I didn't mean to say it like that, but. Okay, anything else, like moving past this, just the memories and reconciliation energy? What's past this? I really want to start reading on the energy of the union once it happens, because I feel like that's going to be a mess. Like, honestly, it's not, but it's like there's going to be so much movement. The truth, the Ace of Swords in the upright. So the truth is going to come to light here, whether you intuitively figure it out. But I do feel like, let's just clarify this Ace of Swords. If the Eight of Batons comes out, we know that they're going to communicate it. The Hierophant in reverse. Oh. So my left eye just got a little itchy. It's interesting. So this is a need to control what you know. This is still them in their ego a bit, not understanding that spirit has all the information and all the tools to bring you the truth if they so choose it. However, they're giving this person a chance is what I feel. Oh, the Tower was there too. So this is also them feeling like if they come to you with the truth, or this feminine energy is in this idea of if they come to you with the truth, that things aren't going to just fix. That's why the Hierophant is in the reverse. It's like the truth might actually cause an ending, another separation. So that's that fear. Oh, and I said, what if the Eight of Wands came out? They would be communicating with you the truth. And there's the Seven of Wands. So I feel like right now this person still has boundaries. They still have their walls up a bit. They feel like they need to defend themselves. Because the Seven of Wands is like in the other tarot deck, they've like formed a bubble, a shield around themselves. Like people have tried to attack them. And I feel like that's also what comes after the truth comes out, is that they might step into that Seven of Wands where they feel the need to protect themselves from you, because you might be, you know, hurt. However, it's not that energy. Like that's the fear side of it, that if you read it that way. And when you look at it as in you've already come into union, you've already held each other, the truth is that whatever the truth that comes out is going to be your guys's love story. So it's like forming the truth when it does come out in a way that it sounds loving to both of you. So because it's your story, and it's only going to affect your guys's intimacy between you two, not necessarily with the world, because nobody comes into the bedroom at nighttime with you. It's just you and that person. Nobody wakes up next to you but that person. So it's that person who you're sharing a lot of things with. So I see like the truth is here that this person wants freedom. They don't want to have to sacrifice their independence to be, and I feel like that's the feminine as well. Mostly the feminine actually, is she has come to a place and understanding that it's beautiful where she is, even if it is lonely. It's still her own space, her own privacy, her protection. It's her comfort zone. And so the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. So this conversation or this truth that's brought into you might be a conversation about their beliefs and how they don't choose to be with just one person for the rest of their lives. That might be one of their fears. But it's also like maybe in the beginning they just want, like when they finally open up to you about this passionate new beginning, not wanting a child, or if there was a child born, I don't know. They need freedom from you. So it's like a friends with benefits type of thing. And they don't want you to reject them, because it's not a friends with benefits for the rest of your lives. It could be, but it's that energy of they want to just get to know you. They want to get to know what you're about, how it feels to be in that space with you again. It's because of the fear of the unknown. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want to juggle anymore. This is juggling way too much. And so I feel like reconciling with you will bring them some stability. However, right now it's a lot of, oh boy. It's like they need to, once they come into you and speak this stuff to you, instantly they're going to need to repent from it. That's why it's the friends with benefits thing. It's like, and I feel like that's the feminine too. I've felt that way myself, honestly, is where when they do come in, it's like, I can't handle if it just instantly we're at each other's hip for the rest of our lives. Like I've saw couples do that. Don't get me wrong. And I don't want to feel, so then there's this anxiety or this fear of, what it would look like to society if we choose to be in love, but then to have our own freedom. And it shouldn't matter what anybody else thinks. That's what else is one of the things that need to be overcome. This is what's going on here with the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, the Temperance, and the Seven of Pentacles. It's becoming cold to anything but what feels good to you. Anything that you have learned in your lifetime that suits your life is fine, including if you don't choose to be with one person. Like, you could love them, but I also feel like this, it's the reason that fear is there of them being at your hip is because the love that you two have for each other, and it's gonna make me emotional, I'm trying not to. It's like you both understand that once you do come together, friends with benefits and all and whatever, it's not going to be easy anymore. It's not going to be easy to turn away from that person because of the history between you both. And that's what's slowing this down, honestly, is the fact that you know you both share the same emotional intensity for each other. And so it's not going to be easy to be free. But like, that's the belief, that core system that they're holding onto, where they're not wanting to trust spirit. They don't want to be traditional. They don't want to get married. They just want to live their life. And I feel like that us feminines can embody that feeling as well. Four of Swords in the reverse. So they don't want to heal. Oh, that's so funny. It's not funny, but they know that when they come into union with you, or when they come around you, there's going to be this healing that's triggered. And so that's another reason why they're like, no. I'm exhausted from what I've been through already. I already have done enough. Like, I don't want to do this. It's going to take too much energy from me. But it's not, because it's honestly, once you come into union, there's this overflow of energy. It's like complete Six of Wands. Oh boy. Okay, so this Six of Wands gives me that like big smile. It's because it's success. It's like, it's going to be so perfect with you both when you come together. There isn't going to be a day that goes by where you both don't crave each other. It's like you'll want to like put the person on display, like, look at my prize after going through all this shit. It's crazy. I don't mean to get so happy and excited about it, but it's like, that's the energy of it. It's like, once you come together, I was just talking about how they don't want to do their healing, but then it's like, it's triggered, and then it's like it's painful at first, but then you understand, like, everything else that you've gone through just disappears. It's like that first moment of holding your baby after you've given birth. It's like all the pain you just went through disappears. If you've heard people say that, it's actually very true. It's not that it disappears, but it's like the pain is on hold, or it's like it's not relevant. And that's what's going to happen here as well. And that's also part of the fear aspect, which is crazy, because you should just want that and be thankful for that. But I feel like there's still this need to hold on to the pain. Well, look at how much I've done on my own. Look at how much this pain has helped me. So it's being thankful for the journey all the way through. It's because of that release of the last bit of ego, and the release of that behavior where it's like the believing that things are done to you. It's like that blame game. So that is gone completely. And when that is gone, then you're only left with this. Wow, that's crazy. The Knight of Coins behind it. So the Knight of Pentacles, very, very slow moving, but stable. Very, very stable when it finally comes in. And this is the readiness to start like, look at, I've got the first pentacle to our 10 of Pentacles. Look at, I'm bringing it. When you've already got 9 of them and they're bringing in that last one. Like, here, I want to help you. What else? We have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. See, I can't make it up. That's so funny. So the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is this feminine energy is knows her worth. She's standing on her independence. I just saw 24:42 on the timer. So anyways, and then the Ten of Pentacles. No, that didn't just happen. Did it actually just happen? So the Nine of Pentacles, so you're giving up your independence to have this complete abundance. And I feel like that's a hard step for the feminine to do. And that's also a hard step for the masculine to do, although they've already like been prepped for that. The masculine had a lesson in their karmic cycle that they went through where it taught them this, to release the Nine of Pentacles, to have the Ten of Pentacles. It might have been their recent last karmic relationship, or it could have been one from way back when, but they've gone through that lesson, whereas this is one of the Empress's biggest lessons, because she's always been independent. And even if she wasn't always independent financially, in her mind and in her spirit, she's walked this path on her own. She's followed her own inner gut feelings throughout her lifetime. And maybe there's times where she didn't follow her gut feelings, but it was her who got herself out of those sticky situations she got herself into. So that's what I'm saying, is like, now to rely on someone, it's like, am I willing to release this independent perspective to have my complete abundance? So it's interesting energy for this feminine today. What's behind the Hangman? The Devil. So someone wasn't seeing their codependency, someone wasn't seeing their addiction, someone wasn't facing the music of their, I see it because the King of Coins is behind the Devil. So it is, so there is a point, actually I'm being shown now, that the Empress or the feminine energy did release this Nine of Pentacles to have the Ten of Pentacles in the past at some point. This is a lesson you both have gone through then. And so, that makes sense, but it's just like, that might bring in another Tower moment where it's triggering that old wound to be healed, and it's different this time, but it's like, you don't know that. You can't see that. That's not being shown to you, that it's different this time. In your eyes, you're looking at it as like, oh no, this is like trickery. This isn't something, because the sun and the moon is here. So it's, again, with that world in reverse, it's not here now, but remember when I was shuffling and that world in reverse card was there, it was looking at it from the illusion, looking at it from that confused place, like, can I trust this? And that could be, that doubt could bring in another temptation. It could be just another test. It doesn't have to be. The Devil is, you know, you have your own demons. You know exactly what it is. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it's that whatever that devil energy in your life was, it's gonna show up. And I feel like that's also the fear of after commitment, and not having to fight it alone, but also fear of their devil side. Now, because it's like, yes, you have support through yours, but you're going to be supporting them through theirs. And you might have shown that endless support to them, but at some point, it's like you lack the confidence, and you're gaining that confidence back now. It's like you lack the confidence that what you were doing for them helped, and now you're seeing that it was helpful, no matter if you believe it or not, because they're coming back, and that means a lot. That stands a lot on its own, just them coming back. The Five of Wands and the Lovers, them willing to fight for the soulmate. And then there's the Ten of Cups, no way, and the Fool. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Ah! Do you see that? Okay, so it goes, we had the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. It was like this, actually, okay. And then the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Hangman in reverse, the Devil, the King of Coins. They're stable now, right? The Five of Wands. Okay, hold on. I'm being shown this because there could be something with a stable man, a mature man who is grounded, who has money. It's more so they have a lot of money, who might try to attack this, whatever this is. I don't know who or why, might try to attack this soulmate connection one more time. Now, I don't know why. I don't know what it's about, but It could be jealousy. With the Fool here, it's lacking humility in my eyes. Anyways, this Lovers, the soulmate connection, it could be a Capricorn, Pisces, or a Gemini up in here. Those are the energies of those major arcanas. Anyways, the 10 of Cups, the new beginning, not like doing it without knowing what's the outcome. And there's the 2 of Cups, the Empress in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse. But that's interesting that it could also be a mother energy involved, who doesn't approve of this. But there's the 2 of Cups. There is real love here. There's the Valet of Coins, the Sun in reverse. Okay, there's the Chariot and the 3 of Swords. Moving away from their heartbreak or moving towards breaking their own heart. Either way, they're moving ahead. That's crazy. Anyways. What are we at? We're at 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna jump on again and do another reading. Let's get some messages for this feminine reading, and then I'll do another reading. Oh no, I picked up this and that's what it says, so I'm just like, what? No, communication coming. So there is something coming. We have fight for it and situating this karmic situation. Let's see, let's shuffle this a couple. Short journey. Short journey, they're going to be, whatever this karmic situation is, it's short. It's not long. I feel like it's already been dealt with. One last time, one last dance, and God. Ooh, younger person. Abundance. Secret in reverse. There's something revealed about abundance and a younger person. There's some kind of truth that came out. I don't know, you could be abundant and you could be a younger person, Divine Femme, to this masculine, whoever they are. You could be a preacher. I was going to say a preacher of God, but you could also believe in God. Privacy in reverse. You could be a very open person. Nala. No. That's not for you. She's eating my plant. That's not okay. Anyways. Hey. Nope. Nola. She's just rubbing her face on it now. She's like, look, I'm not eating it. I love you. I love this plant. Travel with you in privacy. They want to be alone with you, like completely alone. No interruptions. Nobody else able to get access to you guys. That's why the travel. They want to go away. The 3 minutes, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. The 333 is out. I've been seeing this number a lot, and it's been around the readings. I just got a pain in my left ear. Anyways. Oh, it's weird, this pain. Anyways, Nala. The 3-year anniversary of the day I met my twin flame is coming up. Wow, 33 on the clock. Anyways, and it's right here. Yeah, the 3-year anniversary is coming up. That's interesting. There might be something, if you're having the 3-year mark with yours, there might be something that happens that day, or someone's trying to plan it. It's interesting. Plan around it. God is trying to plan around it, maybe to see you one last time. That's crazy though. I hope it would never be just one last time. I hope. Any other messages for this Divine Feminine reading? Any other messages? Pisces. All right. Now she's over here knocking things down? Hey. Out of here. She's being super mischievous right now, so be cautious about someone being mischievous. Rainbow, but it's in the reverse. So someone's not seeing the full picture. Someone's not seeing the happy parts. This person could have lost someone because over the rainbow, right? And they're not dealing with that grief, this Pisces, because it's in the reverse. Yeah, unbalanced. There's something older person. This Pisces could be an older person. It's taking too long. This person's becoming impatient. They might understand a lot more now. Please forgive me in the reverse. They haven't said sorry, but they want forgiveness. Black magic. Ugh. I don't want to deal with this black magic. Offer coming. They might be trying to do magic on you with this rainbow in the reverse. Oof. Oof, I just thought, okay, what is this? Clarity coming, and I'm disappointed in you and in myself. That's in the reverse. So they think that you will be disappointed in them, and they aren't disappointed in themselves because anymore. So if this came up in the upright, then all right, they're disappointed in you and in themselves. They're blaming you, but they're also understanding their side because it's in it's not in the reverse. Why was I seeing it in the reverse? It's upright. I'm disappointed in you and in myself. So they're low-key blaming you because you're the first one, they say. And then they get that clarity of their side. So they are blaming you for some things, but it's like they're also able to own up to some of their own mess, and there's clarity coming. This could also be about the black magic. They could be if they did any spell work, they're disappointed that they did that, and if some spell work was done on them, they got clarity about it, and they're disappointed in their choice to be with someone who would do that, or vice versa, right? Like, take it how it resonates. By vice versa, I mean like the karmic could be disappointed in them. This is a feminine reading, so there is no karmic energy here really, but because this black magic shows up, I don't know. Because I don't know. You can leave a comment and let me know. Anything else? I just saw healing. There's the divine masculine. So yeah, something to do. So this black magic, this I'm disappointed in you, myself, clarity coming, is the divine masculine energy. It's interesting because we're doing a feminine reading, but they always gotta, don't give up on me. Wow. Divine masculine, don't give up on me. They're unbalanced because I can. Free will is in the reverse. They don't want to, they didn't want to sacrifice in the past, but I see now they do. It's not because I have free will anymore. It's now, my free will, I want to use my free will to come towards you and balance my energy out now. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I have a lot of fire in my chart. In a minute, just a minute. And I just found that out, and it's actually in my Draco chart. So this person, this divine masculine, could also have a lot of fire signs in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sag. And they're starting to step into that energy with that Ace of Wands we saw earlier. There was a lot of Wands energy. What is this? Capricorn, that's stability and working hard, hardworking, travel with you, and past lives in reverse. They could have traveled with a Capricorn. They thought they had a past life with them, but it was just sex. I just saw the sex card, but I shuffled too quick. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They want to travel with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's that sex card again. I'm protecting you. Yeah, so it's interesting that I'm protecting you. The person that they might have chose, the clarity that they received about this person who does black magic, who they had sex with, the clarity that came in could have scared them, and they don't want to bring that energy to you, so they think staying away is protecting you from them and this person. And it also could be the information that they received about themselves while in a union with someone else has them doubting if they're even a good partner. And it could be also other things, childhood wounding, whatever, but they think they're protecting you by staying away. So that's this Divine Feminine reading. I will upload it. You can check the description box for some songs. I might just give you your Bible quote right now. Right here. Oh, my Bibles are open. Let's see. And Job answered and said, no doubt, but ye are the people, and wisdom shall die with you. But I have understanding as well as you. I am not inferior to you, yea, who knoweth not such things as these. I am as one mocked of his neighbor, who calleth upon God, and he answereth him. The just upright man is laughed to scorn. He that is ready to slip with his feet is as a lamp despised in the thought of him that it is at ease. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke God are secure, into whose hand God bringeth abundantly. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. Who knoweth not in all these that the hand of the Lord hath wrought this? In whose hand is the soul of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind? Doth not the ear try words, and the mouth taste his meat? With the ancient is wisdom, and in length of days understanding. With him is wisdom and strength. He hath counsel and understanding. Behold, he breaketh down, and it cannot be built again. He shutteth up a man, and there can be no opening. Behold, he withholdeth the waters, and they dry up. Also he sendeth them out, and they overturn the earth. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. He leadeth counselors away spoiled, and maketh the judges fools. He looseth the bond of kings, and girdeth their loins with a girdle. He leadeth princes away spoiled, and overthroweth the mighty. He removeth away the speech of the trusty, and taketh away the understanding of the aged. He poureth contempt upon princes, and weakeneth the strength of the mighty. He discovereth deep things out of darkness, and bringeth out to light the shadow of death. He increaseth the nations, and destroyeth them. He enlargeth the nations, and straighteneth them again. He taketh away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth, and causeth them to wander in a wilderness where there is no way. They grope in the dark without light, and he maketh them to stagger like a drunken man. This is on in the book of Job. It's 12:16, page 346 and 345, and it was Job's reply. Crazy. This is interesting. If you do have access to a phone, you can download the Bible app and get that information there, the rest of that chapter or the next chapters. It's interesting. Okay, and then we have here, then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, we already read this, I believe, in the last reading. Chapter 18. Let's go to this chapter 17, number 6. And the priest shall sprinkle the blood on the altar of the Lord at the doorway of the tent of meeting, and offer up the fat and smoke as a soothing aroma to the Lord. This is a need to smudge. And they shall no longer sacrifice their sacrifices to the goat demons with which they play the harlot. This shall be a permanent statute to them throughout their generations. Someone's might have been doing sacrificial whatever, and Spirit cut it out and was like, no, because in the first Bible reading there was this power God has to do whatever, to choose whatever happens, and now this is speaking of him stopping an offer to demons. And it says, this is number 8, it says, then you shall say to them, any man from the house of Israel or from the aliens who sojourn among them, who offers a burnt offering or sacrifice, and does not bring it to the doorway of the tent of meeting to offer it to the Lord, that man also shall be cut off from his people. Oof. So this is telling me for generations, people might, like, say you were indigenous now, or like in a couple of lifetimes you have been, it's like in the next lifetime you might come back a different race, and you might not have the same family of souls around you to help guide you, because Spirit is like, no, you took it for advantage in a wrong way, you hurt people, and I let you live out the karma in that lifetime, but now your lesson that you've learned can you know what I'm saying, like, I don't want to, you take it how you want. So that's like I think that's for the karmic, which is interesting that God is addressing them through the Bible, like that they're receiving the message, the Bible message today, because that's what they need. Wow, I just noticed I have pancake batter mix on my sleeve of my, this is the Holy Bible. Is a gold version. Whoa, I just opened it. February 21st, 1989. Dear Eva, I will give you this Bible to read and help you always. God bless you. With love, sister in Christ, Elena Stefanidis. Crazy. I got this, the Gideon's International in Canada. I got this from a, I don't know if you've ever been to Vancouver, but I got it at the flea market there. Oh my goodness, the very last page is 888, Revelation 21 and 22. Oh, that's crazy. Wow, I'll have to read this. It says, and this in the first number is 23, and it says, and the city has no need of the sun or of the moon to shine upon it, for the glory of God has illuminated it, and its lamp is the Lamb. And the nations shall walk by its light, and the kings of the earth shall bring their glory into it. 25, and in the daytime, for there shall be no night there, its gates shall never be closed. That reminds me of up north. And they shall bring the glory and the honor of the nations into it, and nothing unclean and no one who practices abomination and lying shall ever come into it, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. It reminds me of like Alaska, or, you know, up north energy, Northwest Territories and stuff. And he showed me, or the North Pole, and he showed me a river of the water of life, clear as crystal, coming from the throne of God and of the Lamb. In the middle of its street And on either side of the river was the tree of life, bearing 12 kinds of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. And there shall no longer be any curse. And the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his bondservants shall serve him. And they shall see his face, and his name shall be on their foreheads. And there shall no longer be any night, and they shall not have need of the light of a lamp, nor the light of the sun, because the Lord God shall illumine them, and they shall reign forever and ever. And he said to me, those words are faithful and true. And the Lord, the God of the spirits of the prophets, sent his angel to show to his bond servants the things which must shortly take place. I'll continue to read the rest of that. I stopped at number 8, so I'll read the rest of that another day. That's crazy because it's the last page of the book. I'll know. But you know how I was saying how like the karmic was being addressed in some of that Bible scripture, and how they might have to come back and their people around them might not be their tribe of their, and I feel like that's how it might feel for the divine feminine and masculine, is like the people that they have been blessed with aren't actually their people, which is sad because they are their people. It's just that they're growing. Like those people were strategically placed to help us grow. And I do believe that I've had my family in past lives around, especially my mom. I don't know. Just interesting. Anyways, that's the reading for the Divine Femme. Sorry it took so long. I'll talk to you later.